Hello, it is me, Sweet, and we're back with leveling up a druid by logging into my Death Knight, or Demon Hunter. Hopefully this works. I've been having some crashing issues, so hopefully this plays out well, and that it says a little stable. We changed something on the bio side, so hopefully, it stops it from just crashing. We got new RAM, but it might be something where I need to have a fresh install of World of Warcraft. It was crashing only one other game. Hello! You are back, Greg. And I'm back. We're all back. Just like you said, we back. I am going to take the Demon Hunter down to Flightstone Town and buy 4 pieces of gear, because this is a very easy way to grab... Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Okay, good. It's a really easy way to just get like 4 pieces of gear that aren't that terrible. And I do want to save my flight stones on Rawling, because one of the other things you can do is you can get 411 gear really easily by getting enchanted worm crests thingamaboobers and having that crafted into like baseline blue gear from the previous tier. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of like it's finicky but easy to gear. So like if you're willing to like put in a little bit of the finickiness, then you can get it. So normally when this thing transitions to the next zone, my computer likes to die. So oh my gosh, we made it to the cavern, guys. I'm a turtle that made it to the water. That feels like it was yesterday, but I'm so old, like time doesn't move slowly anymore. Time moves really quickly. Like when you're young, it feels like time moves really slowly. But now that I'm old, it just goes by so fast. I'm like, how can it already be like 6 years ago that came out? Okay, so we're going to go talk to this guy right here. It's been so... And we're going to buy 1, 2, 3, and we can get a 4th one. Then we're just going to go to a little mailbox over here. Oh my goodness. Rattling brass. It's just cramming stuff in my gear. Oh, okay. It's all reputation stuff. It's not bad to have. 9 days though. I should probably get rid of or do something with that before the end. Actually, it would be really funny. Oh my gosh, my bags are a mess. Please don't look at my bags, Greg. Also, like I said, I have some good news to share. I still have some serious family stuff going on. Relatives going back from Sweden, Australia because of it. Coming back from Sweden. They're coming. So the good news, everybody's coming back from Australia. You have friends and family in Australia. Hello. Hello, Ari. Don't look at my bags. We gotta fix this before Owen comes here, because we don't want Owen to judge us. Okay, we gotta be quick about this. Okay, and then we're gonna send to Red Roll. You know what? Maybe she can use tons of reputation. Okay, and then Red Roll is also going to get all of this. Yes. Four of those to Red Roll. Okay, we're gonna go into here so that we're in a resting zone. We're gonna log out and we're going to Red Roll. End the stream. Those bags. No, Owen! But I had problems with my dog. She was extremely sick for the past month, and the doctors couldn't figure out why. She didn't eat or drink, couldn't walk, and no medicine worked. Oh my gosh, Greg! As a last resort, the vet gave her steroids, which is not good, but it can solve problems. If that wouldn't work, it would be over. Thankfully, she's gotten a lot better. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I literally solved the problem issue only to move on to even harder, but piece of shit. I am praying for your little puppers, Greg. I'm glad she's doing better. I'm so glad she's doing better. There is nothing more devastating. It's just that you just feel like you have no control over it. It's just that when I can't even imagine thinking about. Oh, I have 385 shoes. Sure, I'll take that. That was just sitting in my bags. See, this is how you gear up easily. You just randomly get stuff that you didn't know you didn't have. Sending love for the doggo. It's a year for Daisy tomorrow. Oh my gosh, has it been a year, Ben? I want to say Ben. I saw your name and I was like, Ben. Has it already been a year, Owen? Alright, chest piece. That's a huge upgrade. Please no trinkets. Okay, or we're gonna get trinkets, which is fine. It's not... Wait, what is this? It's a neck. Okay, never mind. Neck is good. I'll take a neck. We just don't want any trinkets. A ring. I'll take a ring. That'll replace a 251. See, this is how you do it, guys. How wild. 41, 54. You guys are so funny. And then this ring has... that's also an upgrade. See? There you go. I'm already 333. Okay, so one of the things that I also am going to do is I am going to spend a little bit of money, of actual money, because I want to replace all of the stuff that is green and also level 2. So I think that's only... Yeah, that's only 3 pieces. I need shoulders, a belt, and a weapon. So I'm just gonna go look for weapons. I think it's a 2-handed pole arm or a staff. I think it's a pole arm. Okay, so we're just literally going to pick up the cheapest thing. I don't care about stats right now. This thing is 149 gold, so that's pretty cheap, and that'll be a huge upgrade for me. It is agility. That's all I care about. We're gonna buy that out. And then we're going to go to armor. We're going to go to leather shoulders. We need those. So we're at 226. These ones are a fat 64 gold. I will take these. Yes, yes, these will be mine. I will buy them. And then we're going to get a belt real quick. Just a really cheap belt. Just because I don't want to go in there on 226 gear. That just looks bad. We don't want to do that. That looks embarrassing. This is only 35. And it has a prismatic socket. Hell yes. My gosh. Do they all have prismatic sockets? No, they don't. Wait, I want the one that does, though. Wait, there we go. There, see this one. This one's got a socket. We're going to buy that and not put a socket in that socket bonus. Because we don't need to put gems in things. Which that's just like, that's overkill, guys. We don't do that. No. All right, 1, 2, 3. Now we are ready. Our next goal here is to just get used to running dungeons, right? Okay, so we're going to run some Mythic plus 0 2s, just 2s. I think it's going to be 2s. All right, look at that. We're already 370 because we're huge, guys. We are huge. Yeah, Zero's on fire. But you can't be giving answers to Aerie. The hand is quicker than the eye. I'm pretty. I never needed math. It's true, Owen. You and I both in that spot. Don't lie. You need math to count the precious jewelry you own. Oh, snap, Greg. That's true, Owen. I have people. I'm literally a teen 22-year-old girl. That's right, Aerie. Beautiful. Or you might be thinking more abstract, like it's countless, in which case, I guess it's not needed. Okay, so here is the plan, guys. I just want to look. This is how I do like a litmus test. If you do dungeons and you go to current season and you click on this one and you say Mythic plus. The gear is 402 that you can potentially get from the things. I am 370. So I am 32 item levels lower than what the dungeon actually drops. And actually, I could probably replace this piece because it is 309. But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to gamble. And I love gambling. When I say gamble, I mean there are people out there who are desperate for tanks. And I'm saying desperate. They want just that role filled. And I don't know why. No one wants to play tank. And I kind of understand it to a certain degree. Let's just really quickly make sure we have everything. I'm not going to put... Well, Innervate could help someone else eventually. So we're going to put that on the... Maybe it'll help other people bar. Just want to make sure we have everything. Nature's Vigil. For 15 seconds, all single target damage also heals a nearby... Yeah, okay. We're going to put that on. That potentially heals another person. This is my potentially heals another person bar. And eventually I'm going to slowly be able to hit that on a regular basis. Renewal. Instantly heals you for 30% of maximum health. Okay, that helps me. Weirdly, that's like a fat heal. My gosh. Why do I need so many heals? That's all I do, though, as a... Okay, Typhoon, Blast in front of me, so that's going to go up here. Wrath, I am not going to be using Wrath. I will not be using Wrath. I don't want to. It feels wrong to be a bear and start casting Wrath. Balls of energy. That just doesn't feel right. Stop. Yeah, no, we're not going to hit that either. Maybe there's something that you do with that eventually. Okay, Rage of the Sleeper is unleashes the Rage of Ursoc, preventing 25% all damage you take, increasing your damage by 15%. Okay, so this is where I'm starting to like run out of buttons. Shift into cat form. I mean, maybe we'll use that eventually, but let's put that over there. I think I will eventually incorporate the healing of other people buttons. I will eventually, like that is my goal, but I can't take on everything all at the same time or else it's going to be overwhelming. So we're going to put the friendly heal and the stampeding roar over for a second. I do want to keep remove corruption, and this is soothe, so I do want that on my bars. I don't think I have hibernate though, so we're going to take that off. We're going to put soothe here. So all of this is offensive and control, which I love. I love having control as a tank. It's great. I need to... These are going to be my heal. That heals me. That is just a defensive. This is an offensive defensive. This is a strictly defensive. This is an offensive defensive. Rage of the Sleeper, I would say, is also an offensive defensive. And then Raise is here, which is the AoE. So Raise replaces Maul if it is AoE. So confusing. Look at... Oh, lightning reflexes. I'm so fast as a bear. Sorry, that was me. Tank is so scary. I couldn't even do it with my full gear twink during Legion. Like, I might just be bad. No, you just need to know the boss. And you can't concentrate on your rotation. That sounds terrible. Yes, you do need to focus on your rotation. That'll come to you eventually. What you really need to do is just focus on the mobs around you and smash your defensive buttons. Like, honestly, I literally typed Elaine's and it ruined my whole joke. Oh no, wait, what was your joke? Please don't forget us when you get taken away by aliens to help them solve the secrets of the universe. You're good. I understood what you're talking about. Perfectionism will be my downfall. Well, yeah, don't let perfection be... What is it? Okay, so anyways, sorry. So I would like to do this on a... This is probably also not correct. But when you're first starting, you want to hit your buttons as often as possible. So I actually line them up by the cooldown. So obviously, Rage of the Sleeper is only 1 minute cooldown. Incarnation of Ursoc is a 3-minute cooldown. And Heart of the Wild is a 5-minute cooldown. So I am going to be hitting those buttons in that order. So these are all my heals and my just straight up defensive. They don't do anything else except for heal and defend myself. What are you doing and why are you red now? Does red mean I can't cast it? Oh, on that person. That person's not in my party, so... Okay, Innervate, Swift Mend. Eventually, yes, we'll get back to that. Okay, and Bark Skin is a 32-second. That is... I mean, that's honestly really good, too. So we're going to put that here, 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 and here. So that is a heal. That is a straight-up defensive, and that is a heal. Okay, so what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to gamble that people are desperate for tanks. And so we're going to go into dungeons. We're going to find a group, and we are going to turn off an add-on that I always forget to turn off. So let me make sure I know which one. I want to keep filter, pre-made groups filter. So we're going to get rid of... I have a lot of add-ons. Don't judge me. Pre-made groups finder. We're getting rid of that one. We don't need that one. We're going to reload you up. Yeah. I love how Asmund was correct. WoW streaming is really just chatting with buttons. It's very true. Although I don't really chat. When I do like high level dungeons, it's very hard for me to chat. Because when I'm doing a high level dungeon, I'm talking with I'm like mostly doing it to hang out with my friends. And my friends are the ones who are also in that dungeon with me. So pre-made group, dungeon, find a group. Here we go. So this pre-made group filter is actually really nice. So I just want to look for something that does not have any tanks. And then I need +2. Well, we're gonna do +3 because I don't want to pull up all the 20s. There's a Hall of Infusion. We're gonna try to get into it. Maybe they'll take us, maybe they won't. In which case, we'll have to find something else. If they don't take us, I'd be disappointed. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, people are desperate. Desperate for tanks. And tanking really, I don't know. I don't think it's that hard, personally. So we're going to grab a dragon and go to Halls of Infusion. Should we change our transmog? No. You know what? That's actually what we're going to do. We are never going to change this girl's transmog. Whatever gear she gets, she gets. And she's going to look like a hobo, and I'm happy about that for her. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I am not going to fly anywhere because I don't know what's causing crashes. Can I get out of here? Oh my gosh, I can. Okay. What are you being picky about? Why are these people being picky? Are you waiting for a healer before you pick up something? Just grab it. That person's 406. They have like 40 item levels on me. You need them. Grab them. No, we're being picky. There's a healer. Are you gonna grab it? This is also, I backseat Phil, so I'm gonna be like, just pick anybody. It's a level 2 dungeon. I loved Holy Praise so much more than Discipline. Yeah, Discipline I feel like is a completely different game. You're not... Are we being picky? Are we being picky about a level 2 dungeon? What's happening? There's a 408 Hunter. Okay, they invited the 408 Hunter. Hold still. Senior Dinky Doo and Liger Zero. Damn, okay, so this guy's Raider IO score on his main is a tank that's 2700. So I feel like I'm going to be judged, and I'm going to be judged thusly. I left Holy Priest. Yeah, Discipline is a completely different animal. I don't know if I could play Discipline. Actually, I don't really like healing in general. This is already beyond me and nothing happened yet. So World of Warcraft currently has 2 end games, in my opinion. I say this definitively. This is all just my opinion. It has 2 end games. Dungeons and raids. Dungeons are for the people who don't know anyone. Do you have any friends? No? Do you only have 1 friend? Maybe? Then you should do dungeon. Do you have 20 friends? Then you should probably raid. But you have to convince those 20 people to let you raid, which is difficult, in my opinion. I play tank. I don't play DPS. So my problem is I will always and forever have a struggle trying to get into a raid. Plus, once again, I'm too old to play like raids anymore. Like, I can't put away 2 to 3 nights a week doing raiding content. I just can't. It suited my character development so much more. A common prostitute on the streets of Orgrimmar. Then I put on my nice dress and was a woman in the club. No, Owen, don't describe it like that. Okay, Halls of Infusion. Here we go. Please don't let me. Okay. God in heaven, please don't let me disconnect. She looks good, though. She's a good-looking bear. Look at them giving everybody some... Let's prepare, because we can at least do that. Are we going to have pots or anything like that? No. I do have these sweet trinkets. And this is another thing I picked this week on purpose. It's Emissary of War. So we just need to do 4 dungeons, and we're going to get a heroic piece of gear, guys. We're also going to talk to this guy, because he's going to give me 346 gear. Mm-hmm. Now we have to gamble. We're going to gamble. We really want Bro Bear, because we need to show these people that I'm actually... maybe an okay tank. No? No? Yeah! There we go! Bro Bear! I have a what is it called? A glyph that randomizes what my thing is gonna be. And Brobear is the best one. Etheria was a vibe. Now we just gotta wait patiently. What is the rarest mount I own? I have another winged drake, which ain't rare, just a ball. I feel bad. I have a lot of mounts at this point in time. I have 530 mounts that this character can use. And a morsel sniffer? What is that? Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Look at the face. Oh my gosh. Honestly, the rarest one is soundless because I got really lucky and got him on the first drop. But I have all the big raid ones. I have Invincible. I have the... He's so shit and has accepted the summon. Are you good? Gosh, finally. I'm not saying I'm gonna rush or anything, but yeah, Soundless is probably up there. But it's not very interesting looking. Oops, sorry. It's this guy. He's a cutie. He's a little gray thingamabobber. I don't know if I would ever, I don't know who I would ride him on. But I have the Sunwell one. What is it called?
Ashes.
Ashes of Alar. Well, in 10 seconds. Dear Lord, what are we doing? Also, my biggest strategy is to convince everybody that I'm a dude the entire time. Are you not hiding a spectral tiger? I don't have the spectral tiger, actually, now that you mention it. Okay, I gotta remember all my abilities. Boop. 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 Okay, hold still. It's gonna take a second to remember how to play. And that's okay. Thought I had... How do I grab threat on you? I mean, he's doing a lot of damage, but I feel like he's doing... Can't do that. I gotta do Maul. I only do that for AoE. I'm also going to say, if you're going to do dungeons at low level like this, you do have to realize people are going to be overgeared and they're going to pull for you. You can't get upset about it. I've already experienced it. You can't get excited about it. Just remember to have your taunt button on as much as possible. I could just make sure. It's the jumping ones that I don't like. Heal myself a little bit so the healer doesn't have to. There we go. Move them all. I have not been using Iron Fur. So another thing with low level dungeons is you're going to get pretty the problem is you're not going to know how to defend yourself because you don't really have to defend yourself. You're just kind of existing there to pull things. You're basically a meat sack at this level. Do I have... Let's go faster. And we're gonna heal. We'll put up Iron Fur because we can. Oh my gosh, that's nasty. I mean, you guys don't really have too much context, but I feel like... Yeah, there we go. So the way I set up my bars is that if it's red, that means I don't have aggro on it. And if it's orange, that means I'm losing aggro on it. So I just tab target until I find the one that I want. And then we can maul that guy. I don't know what we can do with that. Can these guys jump? need to heal, so we're gonna use Rage of the Sleeper. Blah. We don't have aggro on something, but this guy's doing 180 damage, so I'm just here to provide a little bit of respite for that guy. Robert. Bye, Susan teaching us. I'm definitely learning. In-cap roar is really good for mass. Oh yeah, I love it. In-cap roar, 100%. That thing's great. Can I do that? Okay, so I hit the wrong button. I did. Oop, I'm slow. I hit my AoE. Oh, when I'm not hitting. Okay, so now we're gonna be using. Now I'm remembering. It's all coming back to me, guys. I have to make sure that I keep up Moonfire. So I'm also watching his cast bar down here. This guy does one specific ability that I need to be careful about. So we're going to use Moonfire to try to grab threat, and if it doesn't work, then we're going to taunt it. This thing's purple, which means a pet had aggro on it. I gotta get out of this. Which, if a pet gets aggro, I'm not terribly concerned. Now I need to make sure he's not face on top of other people, because he's going to do that Titanic Fist in a second. There, gotta move out of that. I also have something. I have a lot of, like, raid stuff, or, like, alerts. Okay, hold still. Can I heal anybody right now? Like, I have, like, GTFO, and I also have, I'm just gonna... Run faster, guys! I'm so slow. I don't have anything that makes me go faster. Wait, I do. I have dash. Do I have bareback on my bars, though? Okay, I do. See, this guy's gonna pull. Just because he does so much damage, it doesn't matter if he gets aggro, because it's going to die fast. So, if you're looking to learn how to tank in low-level dungeons, you're not going to have a lot of success. But once we get a little bit more gear, honestly, the thing that we're aiming for right now is Flight Stones. Whoa! That's the wrong button. That was my Stampede Bull Rush. Bull Rush is what you get for this type of Tauren. You know what? I'm gonna have fun pulling my own ads over here. I'm also really bad at using my cooldowns. So, as you can see, Rage of the Sleeper is just on cool. It's like just sitting there. Like, I need to hit it more often. But when you're first starting to learn a tank, honestly, just put down all your basic abilities. Like, Thrash and Mangle. You just want to have your basic rotation stuff. Like, don't... Oop, I forgot about these guys. I wonder if I can put them here. And then do that. What does that do? Yeah, that's right. And then we're just gonna Stampede and roar that. And then just whatever I don't have threat on. These frogs, it also is really good to know what mobs you can and can't have threat. So there's something called Fixate. And you can't control the threat of an ad that has Fixate on it. So it's purple. That means the rock elemental has it. This guy's red, which means that, or now it's not red, but purple means a pet has it. And you can see greater earth elemental is its target. So I am not going to stress about any targets that are purple. But your biggest thing is make sure you have threat on what you need to have threat on. I'm going to interrupt that. Earth elemental is still rocking it, doing a great job. We're gonna put Rage of the Sleeper up, because I can. Look at me doing 25k on a little baby tank. I do have this thing up here, but I'm blind to it. It's supposed to help me and show me what I have available, and that's great and all, but like I said, like I tend to get blind. I look a lot about what this guy is doing. I look at his cast bar a lot. That's usually what I'll keep an eye on. I'm very bad at, like, looking at the area. We're gonna do Incarn. Incarn! We're gonna do a little bit of this. I don't have threat on these guys. I need to stay in this circle. Because, if you don't, he gets angry that he didn't eat anybody. Another thing that people don't know on this boss is that you do want to have... I'm gonna heal up. Put an iron fur. You do want to have, the ads as close to the boss as possible because he will eat them. Stampeding roar. Let's get out of here. That earth elemental is up again? There's two of them, so that makes sense. I don't have threat on that guy, and I don't have threat on this one, but it's purple. That means it was an... I'm gonna heal up. This guy does a lot of elemental damage. Yeah, see, it's purple again. I don't know why I'm making this very important. For me, the biggest part about being a tank is having control of all your ads. So if something is purple, I don't need to care about it because I can't control that threat anyways. No, come back, I want you. I need to make sure I don't get stunned. It's all purple. I have threat on something that I didn't have. This guy was red, so we wanted to taunt that. Is this interesting? I hope you guys are okay with this. I think it's interesting, but I do feel like it's very casual. Oh my gosh, Horky! How did you find out that we were doing World of Warcraft? Horky! My rare and elusive moderator. Everybody say hi. Say hi to Horky. Oh no. Ah, almost got stunned. We're gonna heal. Rage of the Sleeper. Taunt the Dragon. I don't have threat on it. I don't have threat on a couple of things. But once again, it's because he's bursting, and it's really hard when someone has such high damage to get threat off of them. Not that it's terrible. The frog. Big froggy. Horky hath arrived. It just came up in my feed, but the other one ended. It did! The other one ended because I was having technical difficulties. Why are they hiding behind this thing? We're technically not supposed to do that. But do I care? No. Because it's a 2. It's a 2, guys. Make sure I keep up my galactic. I'm just gonna sneak out of here. I want to see if this works. Can I click you and do that? Did it actually work? I think so. Oh, so low. Go back in. I don't know if it's bleeding or not. I think it doesn't say that it's bleeding. But it's supposed to be doing bleeding damage. Oh no, is it that paw? What does that paw say? Suffering damage. Okay, so yeah, I guess it was. We're gonna roar first. Yeah, I'm usually always working when you're live streaming. I understand. I don't pressure. I hope you're not feeling pressured because I wasn't trying to, make you feel bad about never saying hi or anything. 1, 2, 3, and... The problem with these guys... Oh my gosh, wait, hold still. I have a soothe button for this. Did it work? Oh my gosh, it worked! Okay, that's another thing. Keep going. Oh, okay, sorry, yeah, see? I will keep going. I'll keep going. It's just the problem is... Oh, I have threat on everything. 1 and 2. I mean, I'm a bear, so I don't feel like I'm in too much danger. Look at that. They're like, keep going, but then they don't move with you. I will take their advice literally, though. They're like, not that much. Oh, I was just about to vortex, too. No, wait. Was that me? Ice Cyclone. I played myself, guys. They're like, go, keep going. That wretch tear. If someone called you a wretch, how insulted would you be? Girl, you eating this dungeon up. Well, it is a 2. So, you know, as you know, I'm amazing at 2 dungeons. This guy! Okay, my only beef with this entire dungeon is this little Aqua Rager. I swear, he spawns every single time at the very end. So you think you're done with that gauntlet. No, he's there doing gauntlet things. Okay, now we need to pop all of our abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Do that. A little bit of this. There's a knockback. And a charge. Gotta make sure you're always in the tank distance. If you don't, then someone else will get hit. So always make sure you're in range of the boss. 1, you just want to be doing damage, so that's always a... I did that again. Why am I doing that? Hot damn, we got 12 Whelpling's Shadow Flame Crest, which we are going to save and turn into loot eventually. Do we get gear? Ooh, we got a lot, but not a gear. And I already had this one, so I am sad. Did anybody else get anything? Need trinket? I don't know if I should yell at them. It's a mastery trinket. Agility. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be that person. Need trinket? They're gonna be like, yeah, I totally did. I don't actually know if the fragment is good. I mean, it's agility. I mean, they left, but that's okay. We're going to also leave. Goodbye, guys. Let me hearth out of here. Shoot, Seat of the Primus. Damn it! I do not want a hearth there. We're probably gonna go to... Get out of here. Let me go find my Dalaran Hearthstone, guys, and then I gotta set my Hearthstone to the correct one. Dalaran Hearthstone. Let's put that up here. And actually, let's pick a fun Hearthstone. You guys can pick, because I have a couple. And let's have a good Hearthstone. Hearthstone. I'm a DPS main at heart, to be honest. Susan Banham. If someone called me homeless, I would look like Owen. I mean, can you? Horky, ban Airy now, as your first coming back as a moderator. Healing is too hard anyways for a small brain like myself. I think DPS is the hardest. To be a good DPS, I think is very hard, in my opinion. What is that? Bristling fur. Blech. Look at me. I'm so bristly. We're just gonna slowly make our way back to Feldraken. I can't ban Airy. Wait, as in, like, you physically can't? Because I can give you the ability to do that. Or, if someone called me a crooked green cave dweller, I would look like Greg. Why is your unhappy face in quotation marks? Mods usually can't ban mods. Oh. Can I make an Uber mod? Like, can I make the best mod ever? Give me... Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, hold still. We need to, 1, set our Hearthstone. But we need to pick a good Hearthstone. I didn't do this. Guys, you need to pick a Hearthstone. We can do Dominated. Here, I'll show you all of my Hearthstones. Okay, we're going to have a moment. We're gearing up my bear Druid. But by doing so, we need to pick a good Hearthstone. So, we can have this one where we have an amazing German hat and we're holding beer steins, which is great. I love that. Or we could have this one, which is just a smoky hole. Not a fan of the smoky hole, I'm not gonna lie. We could have this one where we slowly disappear and unravel into time, which, not bad. I like that a lot. We could also do the fire eater one, which I just kind of wave my hands around and have a fire stick. We also have, excuse me, sir, I'm in the middle. Thank you, please. Jeez, so rude. I could be Snowy with a little Christmas hat on. Great, love that. Headless Horseman. I got a pumpkin on my head. This is a little Halloween-y. We could okay, we can't do Hearth Station. Holographic. This one we basically are in Star Trek and we get holographically taken away. We could do the Kyrian one, which I just float in the air and wave my hands around like I just don't care. We also have the Lunar one, which is just kneeling down for the moonbeams to take me away. We have the Bunny one where I'm wearing bunnies everywhere, flowers. I'm holding an egg. There's butterflies, and I have a bunny ears. Then we have the one that's for the Valentine's Day, which, you know, it's not bad. I get this amazing little thing. And Time Walker, which I basically just wave my hands around like I just don't care again with sand. All right, what do you guys think? Does anybody have any strong opinions about any of those? I am the elusive, not the best. Best one. I wonder if Horky's like, damn, that girl's still streaming? And I'm a mod? Do I need to do anything? No, you don't. I just love the fact that my ratio of mods to viewers is almost 1-to-1. I'm pretty sure Greg is the only one who's not currently moderating himself. So, like, I needed Ari to moderate Owen. Owen to moderate Horky. Horky to moderate Ari. And then Greg showed up, and now I have, like, it's like a weird rock, paper, scissors situation. I've got to throw somehow, like, a situation in there. Okay, here we go. A little bit of both. Lunar Elder is my go-to for Druid. Nice, Noble Garden is also pretty. The bunny one. I like the simplicity of the Lunar Elder one. Oh, okay. It's okay. We can do Aries. All right. I kind of like the Noble one. The bunny one is my favorite. Yeah, okay, good. We're going to do bunny. Bunny is for us. Okay, let's really quickly go. So even if we don't get any gear, it's not a bust to do the dungeons because what we're really looking for is the flight stones, and the flight stones we can buy for 11 gear. We'll buy. Pay someone to make. Let me browse your goods. No, make my own. But until then, let's continue to do some dungeons because we're not close enough to getting anything like that. Look at us. We +3 to 2. Let's just... We're so good. The one to moderate them all. That would be racist, actually. Susan is like a 5th Swedish if you wouldn't be. It wouldn't be at all. It's true. I am like, okay, wait, it was my great-grandfather was 100% Swedish. So that means my grandmother was half Swedish. My mother was a quarter Swedish. So I am an 1/8 Swedish. I'm a full 1/8 Swedish, aka I'm American because I'm a little bit of everything. Wait, I don't know if Horky's still there. Horky, are you also like, you're American, I'm pretty sure. But Horky, want me to help with my priest? So I lost my mind completely. Horky, are you a mixed mutt American too? And him too. Strip him of his rank. Packed. Moving his... You're already packed? Okay, we might have a friend who's hopping in and doing priest things to heal. You can do if you want. Then I'd be hate. Oh god, no, not self-hate. Not me thinking Ari was one to harm himself. Sorry, I got new pants, so I apologize if I'm shuffling around a lot. Have you been chopping it up? What does that mean? What does chopping it up mean? I still need someone to explain that to me. Oh, good. That actually is still hiding my chat. So I'm going to have a friend come on and do this stuff. Don't look at my information, guys. I hope no one paused that. I wonder if he actually got that. Did I invite him? Did it invite? It did. Okay, good. All right. So now we have a healer and a tank queue. So this should go pretty fast. Find a group for a +2 with no healers. We don't want any healers. +2. No, we'll do +3 so we don't have the 20s coming up. Uldemons. Or Neltharian's Lair. I do like a good Neltharian's Lair, but it already has a tank. Why would you show me this? Okay, we'll do Uldemon. Or Freehold. Honestly, I like Freehold. Okay, the one thing I don't understand is why is it green and this one's yellow? What does that mean? Why is this green and this is yellow? That's the only thing I don't understand about this UI. Why does it have that differentiation? Have you been shopping or something? Not the girl Lana Del Rey. Oh, that's right. That's right. Legit type into chopping it up. It's like the first video. Yeah, but what does it mean? Leaving my best Korean student realness. Like I've studied 2 days in a row. I'm on a streak. Look at you, trans Korean. Oh no. It's either Oldemon or Freehold. I want to do Freehold. Let's sign up for the Freehold. I like Freehold. Freehold is... Oh. Wait, can you do classic dungeon keystones? Oh, well, actually, so Horky, I don't know if you know this. So what they're doing right now is they're putting in, they are rotating dungeons from previous expansions and putting them into current seasons so that they kind of add a little bit of... Wait, did that guy not accept us? Oh, he's probably been in queue for too long. Okay, well, let's find another one. Let's do Vortex. So right now it's Vortex Pinnacle, which is from Cataclysm. Actually, let me open that up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. We're going to go to the current season. And it has Brackenhide Halls, Neltharis, and ooh... No, those are the only 3 from this current expansion. These are the 3 newest dungeons. Uldamon, obviously, is from Classic. Then Freehold and Underrot are from... Battle for Azeroth. Neltharian's Lair is from Legion. Are we getting declined again? Is it because I'm so low? This is rude. This is absolutely rude. Freehold declined us. Fine, we'll get into Uldamon. They're a little bit different. They did update then. Specifically, Uldamon's been updated just a little bit, so it's not so crazy. I was about to say, are we just gonna have to queue for everything? I don't want to do Uldamon, but you know, we'll give it a shot if you haven't seen it, Horky. It's actually really cool. And then they'll rotate out the new dungeons too. So the 3 dungeons that they have in this current rotation, they won't have in the next one, I think. Maybe Neltharian's Lair, I think, doubled up a little bit. Actually, my ancestors are Asian invaders, and I'm offended by Aries' message. This is making me want to play WoW again. You should! I think, honestly, Dragonflight has been one of the best expansions they've had in a really long time. But it does, I'm just going to say it, this may be slightly scandalous. But you know the new... It's not new. Episode 7 of Star Wars with Rey. You know how it kind of felt like... They're asking if people want summons? Wild time we live in. Are people being nice? They are. It kind of felt like they just took everything that was like amazing from previous expansions and they're like, look, it's dragons again. I know we kind of said that dragons aren't coming back, but they're here. So it does kind of have a vibe of like nostalgia baiting a little bit. I don't think that's bad. I think it's good. But they have to build on that, and I hope that they do really well. I hope they do, because I'm really excited. I really like it. I love World of Warcraft. This right here, I don't know if you guys have noticed this thing up here. This is my interrupt tracker. If you aren't interrupting, and I don't see this on cooldown all the time, I'm judging you. Because 1/5 of dungeoning in doing Mythic Pluses is interrupting. If you ain't interrupting shit, you ain't worth shit. Just saying. Hot take from your girl. Oh, we need a good bear. We need a good bear. Give me a good bear. Oh, this is basic bear. No, we don't want basic bear. That's another basic bear. You've been real tough for the non-mod. Come on, give me a good bear. What's with the basic bears? I haven't got that much time. Okay, rock bear we'll have to do. So we charge in, and we do a swipe. And then we charge in, and we do another swipe. And we charge in, and we do another swipe. And Alex Jarlin needs to leave. We got threat on one thing we don't have. Oh, I should have raged. I should have been a raging sleeper. I didn't sleepy rage, guys. Am I bad? Because I didn't sleepy rage. We're just gonna grab this guy real quick. Just need to grab that. Thank you. What, you're not all coming? Well, you're not tied together? Why do I not remember that? You, I need bread on you. And then we're just gonna do this. Now we'll sleepy rage. Why am I solo? Oh gosh. Don't look at my buttons, guys. I don't know what I'm doing, but I enjoy hitting the buttons that I do have. Bear just feels good. You can't go wrong with hitting pretty much any of the bear abilities. Ares flexing his rank and him. Oh my gosh. Guys, you're supposed to moderate each other, not, you know, bitch slap each other. Oh no, have you found any beaches? Is this the way that Swedish people talk, Ari? I'm just curious. If you were a dwarf and you were Swedish, would you talk like this? If you give my goblin more shrines, I'm willing to give you shinies. Ooh. I like shinies. Do you have any beaches? Look. Oh my gosh, look at them. Everybody look. Watch to see if the warrior interrupts. Has the warrior interrupted? I need someone to be on warrior interrupt duty. Hold still. I'm picking at random. Greg, do you watch this guy and see if he ever interrupts this entire dungeon? I'm not saying that he's bad. He might just be new, okay? So, like, that's not on him. But I think that people don't say it or stress it enough. Like, dungeons go... Oh, I'm gonna get interrupted or stunned. Dungeons go so much easier. I'm not even joking. I feel like it's like a lost art. One of the biggest things that, like, newbies don't do is interrupt. But then again, like, I feel like my UI is extremely obvious. Like, this square over this guy's head, right? That right there means that I can soothe that. Like, that button is a soothe. I de-enrage something. So, you know, that UI, that visual trigger for me is very obvious. The fact that his bar is green right now, that to me indicates that I have threat on him. He also has these 3 things on him that indicates what type of stats I have. Okay, ambusher I want, and an ambusher I want. And this guy I'm going to interrupt and bring into the fold. Okay, now I'm going to Rage of the Sleeper. La, la, la. And we're going to pull everything into this. And if we kill it in time and everything's in it, it will stun it and hurt them. It'll do damage. What do I have now? I have this button. Okay. More ads are coming up, so I wait for them to land, and then I throw some stuff on it. That guy's a caster. This guy's the only caster. So we're going to rush towards him. Let's start doing... Gotta get out of this. Get back into it. And now he has a totem. Gonna heal, put some armor up, give the healer a little bit of ease. There we go. And now I have this on me. Well-honed instincts. I don't remember what that is. I don't know what that is yet, guys. That's something that I have for 2 minutes. Am I... Oh! I went the wrong way? Sorry. Oh, I went this way. I must have not. Clearly. Like, I'm a very linear person, so the fact that there is a dungeon that has a boss that's one hallway, and then a boss that's down another hallway, it's tricky for me, guys. It's my biggest failing in life is that I am directionally challenged. Rah! threat on that guy, and then get threat on this guy, because I want threat on him. But now I don't have threat on Olaf, which means I need to go get threat on him. The problem is everybody's hitting a different target, so their threat is spread out. And also I'm doing, like, no damage. Thank you for putting fire over the entire middle of the field. And Olaf is almost dead. Time to move this thing. Oh my gosh, why is there fire everywhere? I can't heal just yet, but I will in a second. This fight discombobulates me. Alright. How are we doing? Any interrupts yet from the warrior? Lust the trogs always. Run faster! See how much bleeding. Oh my gosh, come on. How much bleeding can I maintain? Oh, the rogue ate it. That's interesting. No! I don't want to be bled. These guys are actually really scary mobs. You basically either just constantly... They're stupid. Yeah. We did it! We survived! The scariest mobs in the entire instance. They put like a nasty bleed on you, and you're supposed to kite them, which as a tank, I personally dislike kiting. Trusting is such a nuisance, I would let my group do it instead of me. I'm a princess. It's true. You are a princess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this boss has, for my UI purposes, I don't know if you guys care about this, but I like talking about it because it's interesting. It's something I observe. Crushing Stomp is a very mild knockback. And he has something called inexorable, and it puts 2 of these little shields on it. It means he can't be stunned. However, you need to stun him, because if you don't, so you use these balls on the ground to stun him. And those will actually take off those shields one at a time. What people don't really know is, you can... Done. I gotta figure out what I can do to stun as a feral druid. You can stack those on top of each other. Just stack that shit. Do it. No, not the stomp. Boop. Man, he's dead anyways. Whee! These guys are also scary, and I think people don't really realize how scary they are. They do this thing. All I see are books. We're just gonna line of sight this. And as they come in, just be watching. That guy has that. Just gonna boop that. Interrupt him and then cause him to come back in. Just keeping everything together. That's all your job. Your job as a tank is to keep everything in a tight, compact, cleavable pile of bodies. Personally. And then maybe also pop defensives periodically. No interrupts as of yet. Good job. Good job, man. Just gonna do that a little bit. And just do that a little bit. And then we gotta go back here because they didn't realize that I was pulling more. And get that. Thank you. And then we're gonna do a little this action. Thank you. Save the healer from all of those hails of thingy-me-bobbers going off. This guy I don't have threat on. I don't have threat on this one either. I'm gonna heal because I'm out of range probably of the tank, the healer. Gotta watch out your line of sighting. If you line of sight the healer, that's your fault. You die. That's your problem. You can't do that to your healer. They can't heal through walls. I'm so cute. But am I cute enough? Nope, wait, hold still. I gotta get cute enough. No, this is the ugly one. He's gonna drop shit under my feet immediately. That guy's doing hail of arrows, so we're gonna stop that. This guy does a big AoE that if you were on a higher key, you'd really want to like line of sight it behind one of these pillars. I can heal myself with that ability. Here we go. My health was dipping low. I think it was probably because there was a lot of AoE going out. And once again, I am extremely under-geared for this. Like, I should not be doing it at this gear level. I should have run, like, heroics or something, but that's, like, for tryhards. I am taking advantage of the fact that I know these dungeons really, really well. Economic inequality, low-key good. Like, I learned that in school today. Economic inequality. How is that good? I forgot where to put that so that's easier to hit. I don't want to have to be clicking buttons. This guy we want to one-shot, so we could just wait for lust, or we could just pull. He has a big frontal fiery thingy, so make sure you don't face him towards people. I don't really have like a lot of like stop incoming damage from happening, but I do have a lot of heals. Dude, oh my gosh, why do you want to be on my face? Hey, does this just stop all incoming damage?
Enemy marked.
See if that stops. I guess that doesn't, it's not specific. That is all damage. That's not just a magic. Oh, we didn't make it in time.
Incinerating undesirable elements.
Incinerate them, minions! Oh, wait, hold still. I need this guy alive. Do I want him alive? I think I do. Let me see if I can find his body somewhere. Oh, he's all the way on the other side. Ah! Here we go. Here we go. You. Rez. Blah. Is there still one up? Just hurl my lightning bolts at him. Burn it away. Just assume that every single party member is slightly suicidal. So are they going to try to stand in front of your frontal cones? Yes, they will. I'm not that well read, but it comes second. I would call it. Can you enlighten me?
You can keep searching for whatever it is you folks are after. Yeah, we're calling dibs on this room.
Where's Ironbark more? There, I pressed it. I feel good about it. I did a good job, guys. I did the thing. No! Stop hitting that single target one. Stop. Thank you for pulling. You guys are the best. I would have wished that you could have interrupted the other thing. That would have been more handy, but... Okay, so I don't have threat on this. I don't have threat on this. Don't freak out about it. Just really be like, okay, that's your problem until I can get rid of the threat issue. Just try to get one at a time. Look at me with bear skin. Oh man, I really don't want to be. I'm bone bear. I don't want to be bone bear. Bone bear's like lame bear, guys. Lame bear. Right on that one. Put that on it for now. That's the best part about tanking, though, guys, is, like, you get control over everything. Like, do you like to have control? Yes? Great. Go tank. And this is, I'm gonna make the healer suffer for a little bit, and I apologize. But I think he can handle it. I think he can handle it. This does, like I said, an AoE smash. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that. I need to put that up first, and then that to make the bleed apply. Oh, I didn't want to press that button. What is that? There's like a bat? What is that bat? Did you guys see that?
What have we here? Alexstrasza's lapdogs, I suspect. I fear I will have to deny your queen her prize. The disc you seek will be mine.
That's fun. Yeah, you can do a really cool combo where you put Vortex down and then Typhoon them. And it interrupts their cast, but it, like, shoves them back to where they were originally. He interrupted! Oh my gosh! It is a wondrous day! Good job, Greg. You've got eyes of an eagle! I'm gonna do a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. Because we can. Because we can. So this guy, I don't know if you guys noticed, there's something on us. So the more we are exposed to this particular mob, the more this stack increases. So I'm at 5 stacks right now. It's not really a bad thing at low level dungeons, but it does start to hit really hard on high level dungeons. So again, this entire dungeon is all about line of sighting. You line of sight big AoE attacks, you line of sight debuffs that things put on you. So as a tank, I put him like about right here. Excuse me, I didn't even bring that up right now. And then if someone's standing over here, they can dip into this corner back here and drop their stacks. Like I said, it's not necessary now, but it can be necessary in the future. So there are 2 of them here, and that makes, and there's really no good place to line of sight. So we're actually going to skip. And you skip in a very specific way. You stand over here, and then you stamp up here. And you're a big fat bear, but that's okay. You can fit. Or you can just jump over here. Just keep on jumping. Oh, bro bear. Who wants their bro bear? It's the broiest of bears. Yes, I am a bro bear. I'm a great bear. Nope, that's hitting the wrong building. There we go. 1, 2. Put that up there. 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Also, just gonna say it. On bosses, if you're melee, if you're on bosses that drop shit on the ground like this, make sure that you always stand together. Stand on top of each other. You do not need to be separated. There's 3 people here who are literally you stand back in it to get haste, but it also makes the pile disappear. So that's what you want to do. I have not been using Iron Fur at all. But I've been using my other cooldowns or my other defensives. I move him before he does another breath thingy. Don't stand in front of the boss! Why do you think I'm moving him? I think you're part of the wild more often. Yay! We killed it! We did it! We popped it! Interrupted atoms are very predatory towards non-interrupts, just saying. I feel like Hungry could make a good partner for that kind of business. You did the thing! Oh, hey! Did anybody else get anything? What did they get? Plates. Plate wrists. 402s! Replace that. Thank you. Now I'm going to Hearth to Valdraken. Okay, so another thing you can do is actually see with this add-on here, you can see how many interrupts you had total across the entire dungeon. So let's see if he actually interrupted more than once. But we'll see. The good person interrupted twice since you asked me to watch for it. Alright, good. Let's see. Miscellaneous interrupts. 12, 9, 3, and 1. Blue Knight only interrupted 1. And he interrupted Earthen Ward. So that's not a terrible thing to interrupt. But as you can see, Earthen Ward, what does that sound like? That is a defensive for them. They're putting a ward on themselves so they take less damage. That's not going to save you or break you in a dungeon situation. You want things like anything that sounds like an AoE damage, like Chain Lightning or, you know, something that has like a bursty feel to it. Those are the things that you want to interrupt. Because if you don't, the healer has to heal a whole bunch of people. So always prioritize interrupting abilities that will do damage to everybody around you. Alright, so onward ho. We're slowly gearing up ourselves. Slowly but surely. Although, honestly, 402 is what's being dropped. I do. A lot of my pieces could be benefited from a 402. So we're not going to get picky. We're just going to keep on keeping on, guys. Keep on keeping on. If I can actually write. Brackenhide. Tank Crusher 9000. Interrupt that first. You need to go to bed soon? Have some major reading assignments to do? You do that. Brandon Brown, I came here for the bunny hearth. Hey, Brandon! Brandon is our lovely healer, Disc Freak. He is the best Disc Freak. I don't know what is an interrupt. That's why I messed up my counting. Oh, well, he may have, you know what, actually, also, Greg, on this thing here, he may have used his ability, just like you said, and he actually, like, casted the ability, but, sometimes if you cast an interrupt, like, a half a second after someone else casts an interrupt, theirs will actually count as the interrupt, and yours will be considered like a miss. So he maybe used that ability twice, like you noticed, but he used it after someone had already interrupted the ability. So your eyes probably did not deceive you. He just overlapped his interrupts. Good night, Ari. Have a good one. Dream big, dream art, dream money. Oh, I like that. Is that like ye old Hungarian saying? What is like, okay, so now you have to give me a Hungarian, what is it called? Like a saying that you guys say. What would that be called? Like a, oh no! Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. Girl, you need to onward ho. Get your dragon's ass in gear. A proverb. Oh my gosh, Greg. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'd forget every single sentence word that I'm trying to look for. Good luck on your things. I'm not gonna jinx it or anything, but guys. A verdant skitterfly mount out of expedition packs? What? Crazy? That seems like something that is available? I want to mount. Oh, we're already inside. Is everybody here-ish? Is anybody not here-ish? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Soulbreaker. Why are we not here? Oh my gosh, it's Scruffles! Scruffles X. Is there anything specific you're looking for in my proper, or I should just say a random one? Just say a random one. Also, we do need a random Greg saying. Oh. Alrighty, Bratch and Hide. We need a good one. This one's kind of cool. I got like it. Purple eyes. Oh, okay, we're ready. What do I not have crit on and why? Oh, Earth Elemental. I'm just gonna say it, guys. Earth Elemental is not the DPS cooldown you guys think it is. Someone needs a clicky. Clickety click, 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 click. Thank you.
Who's stealing our meat?
If I can soothe that. Oh, wow. I get into like also like lazy tank mode where I'm just like zoned out. This totem is the most dangerous thing in the entire instance, just FYI. Needs to die immediately. It's putting up it does an AoE burst that is pretty bad. Gotta make sure if you see someone pull with their butt, you gotta make sure you also pull it. And I don't know why they used a sunbeam. So another thing about my UI that I really like, and I don't know if I set it up or if it's standard, but watch this guy. When he shoots, it's a brown bar, like a brownish red bar. That means that cannot be interrupted. It is just something that is casting. It's like a physical ranged ability that you can't interrupt. I'm going to show you in a second. Yeah, this guy right here, that's a yellow bar. Let me just get all buff here for a second. Brown bar can't be interrupted. Yellow bar can be interrupted. I'm going to wait till he casts one and then pull him back. And then I'm going to soothe that guy. Oh, shit. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to remember that ability. Just giving my healer a heart attack. Sorry, break! Just watching it, you know, as you do. These are all casting. Brown bars, the Mystic. That sounds like a magical name. So that would be your target. Anything that's named like Hunter or Archer or... excuse me. You probably do not want to be casting any interrupts on. Don't interrupt archers.
Thieves. Kill them. Ruin them. Destroy them.
I didn't think about that. I need to cast that at the end of the pull so they don't all run away. And then I can shift 8. That's what that is. I'm sure Zero will be happy because Zero is a druid. He plays a resto druid and he's always soothing. There's a totem. Get that one. Gotta make sure I kill this. I feel like I'm not doing very much damage. Which I'm probably not. That guy didn't get soothed, I'm sorry. I was busy attacking a totem. Because honestly, totems, like I said, are the most important thing in the entire thing. Except for that hideous cackle. So there's some, like, casts that don't... That guy was just about to put a green, disgusting circle on me. There are some casts in the game that you don't really know what they mean. A hideous cackle is a fear. Just gonna get close to this guy, wait for him to cast again, come up over here. Then we're gonna stabilize a little bit. Let me do Heart of the Wild, you know? Oh, damn. This thing. Make sure we use that appropriately. This guy, do that. Do this, and then we're gonna get them all together. Huh! Okay, never mind. You know what? One of the biggest things that I didn't like was that for Demon Hunter, they took away chains as sort of like an ability that you could easily pick up. It's really hard to pick up chains in the Sigil of Chains. And Sigil of Chains is just a big AoE circle that yanks everything together in the middle. And honestly, I have so much fun with that ability. You can snap anything pretty much you want together. It's nice. I like it a lot. But now I can kind of use Typhoon and Vortex to kind of get things to snap together, so maybe... Oh, this is ugly. Not gonna be a good one. Okay, Brober's good. Waiting for the other Druid. Give that one an X. See if actually anybody paid attention to it. If the tank marks something with an X, chances are they want you to kill that. Will they kill it, though? I don't know. So the thing is, everybody thinks you need to kill the Trick Totem. Or, yeah, whatever her name is. The only thing you need to do on her to focus is... Oh my gosh, they're actually paying attention. Okay, I'm gonna switch to this guy. The only reason you need to attack her... or focus her at all is for her interrupt. Unless you're doing some like super duper fancy like high mythic dungeon things where they'll like kill her and then grab everybody else that's for more trash. Alright, this is the priority here. This thing is causing me to be incapacitated, so it needs to die. It incapacitates me, and it incapacitates the healer. And so what ends up happening is I can't stand in front of a mechanic that is going out. That is... oh... a mechanic that's going out. It's a big arrow line AoE. So, for tanking purposes, a lot of times, like, in dungeons, they will use, like, visual cues that tell you what to do, and they're almost always mean the exact same thing. So, they don't have a lot of tricks up their sleeves when it comes to mechanics in dungeons. So, you'll see, like, a spin go around, or there'll be, like, a circle or something, or fire will be on the ground. Like, those are all visuals, but when you see, like, a big red arrow like that, what that typically means is someone needs to soak it. You need to, like, someone who can have pop it defensive needs to stand in front of that, because if one person takes it by themselves, they'll probably die. So, just gonna do a little bit of this action. Don't hit there on that. I think it's gonna die, so I don't particularly care about it too much. Look at that guy popping his... look at this. Scruffles knows how to interrupt. Good job, Scruffles. You are a hero. I don't know why. I went right the other day and it confused the crap out of me. I did kill the totem. I don't think there's another totem. Ah! Run! I want this guy. Thank you. And then I need this one. Not the lasher. So many lasher. Hey, hey, fruit, get over here. Doody-doo-dee-doo, you, and you, and then I want one of you, and then I want some of you. Yeah, let's try this trick. Stabilize a little bit. Boom. Okay, there is a totem right here. We're going to pop that combo. See my health shoot up. I just love tanking so much. It's so crazy and there's so much stuff always happening. I don't really have a lot right now though. Someone pull all this stuff. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna try to grab threat one at a time. Sometimes you can't grab threat all at the same time. You can try to AoE as much as you want, but sometimes it is important to remember that you have a taunt, but you need to taunt the important things. Also, you do have to know your healers. So one of the things about healers is that they are, they have a different playstyle. So, disc priests need to do a ton of damage in order to heal you. You are the bane of my existence. So, disc priests, if you are low health and you're running in the dungeon, and you're like, why isn't this disc priest healing me? And you're waiting around, you're not pulling anything, and you're just waiting for him to heal you. You're causing a problem because he needs to do damage in order to heal you. So, also, it is important to know what type of healer you're running with, so you can change your playstyle accordingly. Why we're pulling all of this extra stuff, but we are. Fine. It's okay. What's your 4 key? Is that Thrash or Lacerate? Oh, 4 key is Raise. So Raise costs as much as Maul, but it is the AoE version of Maul, so they gave us an AoE version of it. Which I hadn't noticed until right now, before I set up her bars today. I'm just gonna do like a backup maneuver to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Nothing's dying. Hopefully someone interrupts it. Okay, good. We've got... Nicely done. It was the shaman. Very proud of everybody involved here. Alright. Making you bleed. I'll figure it out eventually. This boss needs to have someone get eaten on it. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm still getting used to them. Some damage is better than no damage. Also, you want to be somewhat close to the boss, because I need to get aggro on all of this. And I need this Grasping Vines. If someone's not inside of it when he's casting it, then he gets a damage up buff. So always make sure someone is in there. But I didn't get the debuff for being eaten, so I wonder if someone else did. Someday I'll hit a cooldown in time for it actually to be effective. See, this person's all the way over here. I'm not gonna worry about those ads, because they're probably gonna... Yeah, he's dead. Okay, good. Do-do-do-do-do. Waiting on a star to shine. I'm gonna be on this side. He does a stink breath. And if you are ranged, you can max AoE it. I can also max AoE this ability. I'm not getting hit. This is technically a whirlwind and a knockback, so you don't want to get hit by it, specifically on the bridge. He's gonna do Rot Breath again. On me? Doesn't happen very often. So there's definitely pulls that I do that are for Mythic Plus dungeons. At this point, I'm just listening to the words and pretending to understand them. There's a lot going on. Oh. This is not the best position, because I can't move him. We're probably gonna pull this other trash, unfortunately. Yeah, it's all pulled. This is gonna be fun. Lost threat on this guy. So normally if I were running like a Mythic Plus, I wouldn't pull that pack. We would try to just skip it. You can skip it. You can skip all of this, but because it's a pat and a lot of people are new to this dungeon, I just pull it anyways because people are gonna People are new and they don't know how to skip stuff. Because you don't know, if you don't know what to skip, then how would you know to skip it, right? Oh my gosh, I have to remember not to hit that button. Alrighty.
Easy when prey come to me.
So these dogs,
Love the sound of
there's a couple of different mechanics that go in this place. So these green things are traps, and if that you want to use them to control the dogs. Let me put this trap.
rip them apart, beast.
This guy's almost dead, so sorry. I gotta figure out how to stay alive for a second.
Love the sound of trap snaps. Run, free cubs! No, I raised her from cub.
So they should be running the dogs into the. I think get knocked back.
Cubs, feeding time. You killed the hunt leader. Clever me.
Sorry, there's a lot going on in that fight that I wasn't doing very well, but you can use, oh my gosh, Galactic Bear, or as we like to say, Mountain Dew Bear. This was, you got so many cool bear appearances back in Legion, and I really appreciate it. If you have a bear druid, you should go back to Legion content, and try to get as many bears as you can. Alright, now my goal is for this guy is to hit that soothe button as soon as I can. That's an interrupt for a fear. And then we're going to probably put that on shift 9. I think I could hit that on a regular basis. Who saw that coming? I did. Honestly, tanking is also just like a gentle, like, making up for other people doing very stupid things. But because they don't know. Like, I say it's stupid, but honestly, it's not stupid. They're just not knowledgeable. What flavor is this? Delicious. That's what it is. Probably neon cherry. I don't know. I don't really drink too much.
Everything rots away in the end.
We're gonna pull all of this.
Control decay. I claim everything. I will wither this world and eat its bones.
Oh my gosh. When I said we're gonna pull all of this, I didn't say like I wanted to. I meant like it's gonna happen. Let's see if I can get this guy back in. So we can cleave him down. So I know that I have threat on everything. We're gonna silence that guy. Oh, I thought I interrupted that. I have this. That's what I have. Go back over here. I really want this guy to be controlled. Frickin' interrupts would be nice. just gonna pop a whole bunch of... One of these is gonna cackle soon. There we go. We have 6 stacks of whatever this is. Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding a lot. Nice. Good job, guys. Good job for pulling everything. Have they done any other dungeons? Done a 7 Ultimon and 8 Brackenhide. The 7 plus Brackenhide. Okay, the person who's been pulling has done a 7 plus 2 at Brackenhide. It's just a little. It's a little much, guys. So if you do tank this boss, which I'm sure every single person here is going to tank this boss at least once. That's me with story games. I can't tell you how I'm loving your book content. Really? I feel like all I'm doing is staring at my bars and mumbling about how bad other people are in the game. I've just been looking at my screen and somehow almost 2 hours have passed. I can't tell you anything that happened, but I can say this is not bad. Oh, good. I'm glad. So, you need to... Sorry, I do need to explain something. Or at least I want to. He's gonna drop a totem, and it's gonna be as far away from him as possible. So, I'm pulling it so that the rot cloud doesn't end up on top of the totem. So that's why he's going back and forth in this weird, like... I'm sure people are like, why is she moving the boss so much? Well, it's because I don't trust all these other people to, like... Oh my gosh. Go, little totem, go! Pop this. Again! I'm a big girl now! We are not going to bother with that because, frankly, it's probably not going to... It's not going to go off. That's me with the story games. I can't tell you anything that's happened. It's so interesting that people like different content. Like, I don't know, like, for me, I like doing this. It's so weird. Like, for me, like, I don't like watching sports online. I don't, or not on television. I don't like watching sports on television, like basketball, baseball, soccer, etc. Guys, we got hands. Oh snap, we're huge. We got 3 item levels with that. And I getting Hearth out of here. And but I like playing it, but it's so hard for me to figure out why people like watching it. You just drink some more of this amazing liquid Mountain Dew Bear. Alrighty. We haven't crashed, so maybe that changed that, oh, there's that shaman. Shaman was not bad. But now that I got hands, guys, I don't want to toot my own horn. Oh, wait. No. We need to do one more dungeon. And then this thing will be done. Okay, yeah. Actually, that's perfect. We'll do one more dungeon. Then that's probably thereabouts where the end of the night is going to be. Actually, it's not soccer, it's football. American soccer is different than football. Thank you very much. And also, I'm not exactly sure... Wait, is it actually football in Hungarian? I'm pretty sure they call it something else in, like, Japan. Probably a Japanese word for it. The American word... Okay, American is not English. I would like to put this down. American is not English. American is American English. And our American word for whatever that sport is soccer. Also, I wrote both the quote and the proverb you were asking for at the start of the dungeon. Oh, did I not see it? Hold still. Hold still. If you give my goblin more... Is it before or after if you give my goblin? This is your second strike, Aerie. Nope, nope, nope. Hold still. Interrupts. The good person interrupted twice. See, I don't know what is an interrupt. It sets my... Nope, you didn't miss anything. Is there a specific you want me to say? Sue the Serpent Portman. Have you hit Convoke and gotten a bunch of info? I don't think... that's... What is Convoke? Is that in-car? Do I even have Convoke? Do I have Convoke and I haven't been using it? Let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose. I feel like the quotes are getting more and more deranged. Rage of the Sleeper feels good. Yeah, it does. What's your 4 key? And then... well, both the quote and the proverb. Which one was the proverb? Did I miss the proverb from the live chat? Oh, they catch the man who lies sooner than the limping fox. That's right. Can't get away with lies, guys. Can't get away with lies. Okay. We're gonna do find a group. We're gonna do... okay, so we've done HOI, BH, and Oldham. So we're gonna do either one of these 3. I really want... but honestly, we can't be... beggars can't be choosers, guys. We're just doing 3s. Underrot. Yes, let's do an Underrot. Who loves Underrot? Underrot was one of my favorite dungeons from one of my favorite expansions, BFA, also known as Battle for Azeroth. They're not going to take us. Maybe we're not going to be doing Underrot. No, we will be doing something called Vortex Pinnacle. Or we could do Neltharis, honestly. One of those 3. Hey, Underrot took us. Woo! Okay, Underrot, we have to go back to the wonderful town of Nazmir. It's actually a location. I don't even know if this girl's been here. So for all the dungeons, not all of them, most of them, for a great deal of the dungeons, they give you portals to get to the zone that they're in. I am being summoned, except that summon this. Send it! That's right! Do it! I love your enthusiasm, Owen. I think we're all here. Look how hilarious I look right now. I'm beautiful. No one can stop me from being everything that is beautiful. I should probably try to get there. I forgot I have an owl. It's been so long since I've been mounted up. Just checking to see if I can see the blue moon here. We can't see it in here. We're in a cave, unfortunately. Okay, now we gotta roll for our Brawl Bear. First time, you know this is gonna be a good dungeon. We got Brawl Bear. Okay, we are going. I gotta look at these guys. You are 444. Okay, so really quickly, don't be demoralized. If you have someone in your dungeon who is top gear, oh my gosh, girl. I'm just doing crazy things now because this DK is going to literally, murder everything. That thing won't die. That thing needs to be interrupted. That thing won't die twice, but that's okay. We can still do damage to it. Whee! No interrupt? Everybody had their interrupt up and they let me just eat that. Fine. Now everybody interrupted that one. There's going to be... my goal is to not let anybody else die. I don't know which one is her. I think it's this one.
My blood foregone.
Whee! Well, I mean, I wouldn't recommend that, but that's fine. I'd be more impressed with this BK if he was actually like interrupting shit, but he's not. I'm gonna keep an eye on this fetid maggot. Fetid maggot. And then we're gonna roar so no one gets hit by it. Make sure that gets interrupted. Oh my gosh. Did someone actually post something? Wee! Really think we need to worry too much about? This one's gonna be a fast dungeon, guys. Sorry, I've stopped talking because I'm just like, yeah, go fast, Blood DK, go fast. Or not Blood DK. Everybody go! We got to go! We got a fast carry here who's doing carrying things. Oh, I can soothe him. Soothe that.
So slow.
I'm so fancy. You don't even know I'm in the fast lane. I'm so fancy. I don't know how to deal with. Just everybody's attacking something else, and I can't deal with that, so that's okay. They will deal with that. Look at them fighting with each other for threat.
What manner of creature is this? It must not be allowed to reach the surface. Destroy it now!
The curse. Funny enough, that doesn't work on them because they can't be silenced. That's fine. Oh, I keep using the wrong buttons, and that's okay. Doesn't really matter. What is this guy doing? That's funny. I mean, there's two more going out. Will they actually go? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't dodge for shit.
never seen this form of corruption before. If this spreads to the surface, we will not be able to contain it.
Okay. We all cursed. I'm so bad, guys. I'm so bad. I keep hitting my AoE when I want to hit my single target, and I hit my single target when I want to hit my AoE. I'm just awful, guys. Just why do you watch me? You shouldn't watch me. I'm terrible. I'm also not talking. I'm just like, yeah. Don't stand in front of the gaze. It's a maddening gaze. You can stand in front. Don't stand in front of anybody. You're doing fab, Angel. Ignore haters. Those tentacle boys cast something called maddening gaze. So you don't want to be standing. You don't want to be standing in front of anybody who's really mad, right? So like, I mean, I think it's fair enough. Oh snap! I didn't mean to do that. Ari, you're back! Ari! You didn't read it, it was boring. I tell you the game, I love the low-level graphics. RuneScape doesn't have good graphics. Don't stand in front of caves. You don't want to get, you'd get stunned, right? And horrified. Wait, this is coming out worse. Whee! Hey, I'm a jumpy bear, jumpy bear. Don't stand in front of the It's just rude to stand in front of anybody, you know, to block their view. That's what I think what Blizzard was going for here. Ooh, we're gonna put that right in front of everybody. Okay. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. Thank you. Just trying to get my stuff together. I want Incarn. Where is that? Not Incarn. I want Convoke. Ooh, it's a little spicy. This little red goober is coming in. Are we just not doing mechanics, I think, at this point? We're just... Would like to not be in the middle of the room, but... we got kind of... Oh my gosh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. See, my thing is when I lose control of a situation, I forget how to hit my buttons correctly. So I'm kind of just spamming anything that's available to me. Like, there's a heal. This guy's almost dead, though, so it does not matter. But for some reason, there are German ads playing on my phone. Stand on the gate specifically. No!
Do from inside Uldir.
The German. I would like some loot. Give me all the loot. Wait, where'd the other person get loot? GG. I don't know why that guy was here. I'm kind of confused. Like, why did he do a level 2? Like, that doesn't... Do you need ring? As she begged pathetically. Hi, do you need ring? Can I has ring, please? Hi, sniperoid. Hi, you're kind of cute. Roll other druid needs too. I rolled a 43. Yeah, suck it, other druid. If it's your friend, though, you can totally give it to them. Thank you. Alright, but you guys know what this means. This means the best thing ever. How much was the other? They were 385. I am 374. I technically needed it more, guys, right? OMG, humble WoW players. I can't tell. Like, I always feel like it falls off. I don't know if it's too loose or too tight. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, did I not say thank you? I gotta say thank you. Oh, I did say thank you. Oh, I had to be polite, guys. I can't not be polite. But now we get a heroic piece of gear because we ran a whole bunch of 2s. Which, in my opinion, is the way you should be getting gear in this game anyways. If I do 4 2s, that should equal 1 heroic piece. Alright. Our biggest upgrades, guys, would be a tier slot, and then we could turn it into tier. Or a weapon, because right now we have a Neltharic Spear, which, while it does look extremely badass, good luck on Bear Loot Spec Treasure. Guys, can we all take a moment and tell Zero? I said the word. Oh no, what word did I say? Can we just take a moment and give some love to Zero? Because this is one of my favorite things about Zero, is he couches all of his advice in a form that does not come across as advice. He just said, good luck on Bear Loot Spec Treasure. He's saying, good luck. I hope you get some treasure. What he's actually saying is, make sure you check your loot spec so that it's actually bear. Which I currently am bear. I'm guardian. And I appreciate the fact that he wasn't like, girl, make sure you check and make sure your spec loot is guardian before you take that piece of loot. No, that man was like, oh, good luck on that something. By the way, maybe you should make sure that your loot spec is correct. So, A+ on giving advice. Okay, guys, it's gonna drop a 428 piece. I am currently 374. Let's roll for the best. We got a belt? Waist. Okay, that is an upgrade. Major upgrade. Love that. It's a heroic piece. And actually, it's a 3 item level higher, so I guess that drops off of the last boss. Hold still, 1 second. I need to double check this. If I go to raids, avarice, the last guy, loot. No, maybe echo. No, maybe magmarax. Waste. Okay, was that the one I got? No, I got Elder's Volcanic. I thought it was supposed to be 428. Elder's. This is supposed to be heroic. Where the heck is it? Oh, this guy. Elders. No, this isn't even. Where does this piece come from? Elder. No. Forgotten. No. Am I in the wrong spot? Elders. What the hell? Who drops this belt? Very rare. This trinket is rare. Voice. Well, that's pretty. But hold still. I am confused about this. Where is... It's called the Elder's Volcanic Binding. It's a waist piece. Waist? Who drops the waist that... Oh, Hunter. Wait, hold still. Why am I under Hunter? Gear filter. Why? That's the problem. That's the problem, guys. Let me change it over to Druid. Elder's Volcanic something or other. Okay, so 431. That's interesting. Why is it 431? It's supposed to be 438. 428. There's only 2 belts that drop out of the raid. You know what? I mean, beggars can't be choosers. Is it a tier slot? No. Is it a weapon? No. Is it vastly needed because it's going to replace a green piece? You know what, Blizzard? Congratulations. Wow, look at that. A fancy waist. I'm huge. I am huge. What word did I say, Greg? You know, the A word. Did I say it? You didn't put a lol at the end, so we know he meant it. Did you quit DH, or is this another alt? This is another alt. I am basically Biss on my Vengeance Demon Hunter. You know. Follow, can I say how much fun Barotrauma has been? You're playing it without me, Greg? What kind of friend are you if you're going to play Barotrauma without them? It's considered rude in at least 6 countries.
I have many ways.
Let me sort my bags and sell a whole bunch of stuff before Owen gets Greg banned. Before Owen gets Greg banned. Are we gonna ban Greg for the state of my bags now? I think that might be the only appropriate move here. Okay, we gotta get rid of some stuff. But I don't want to get rid of any of it. We're gonna get rid of some of these pieces that we don't need anymore. What are you? No. That's a lot of you, though. Anima touched weapon fragments. Probably don't need that anymore, but I can't get rid of it because I don't know. Oh my gosh, I had a cloak upgrade the entire time and I didn't even know it? I don't think I need this crystal. I think. Do I need this ring? No. Do I need gloves? No. Do I need boots? Yeah, they do. Apparently, guys, I have been sandbagging myself this entire time by not looking in my bag and pulling out loot that was higher. The ukulele ancestor beads. That's like what it is. I've had a loop of pulsing no, I just got that. Huh. Just gonna put that here. Yeah, that goes right there. Is that the upgrade slot? I don't know, but it's going there now. 220 bracers. Oh my gosh, a taste for blood. All of these old things that were necessary at one point in time but aren't necessary right now. Good times, guys. Good times. What else can I get rid of? Nothing. The rest of this is stuff that I love, Owen, and I refuse to get rid of. New year, new you. If you guys would actually play it, I would play with you guys. What do you mean if I would actually play it? It's not my fault that you guys aren't coming. This bag looks fabulous. Oh my gosh. I love how much space there is. When I see more than 2 empty rows, now I'm pleased. Owen, wait, am I lowering your standards, Owen? I feel kind of bad about that. Guys, we're going to do probably, I think we have time for one more dimension. Let me whisper this guy and be like, one more? Exclamation point? Question mark? Oh. And then he's going to be like, are you still there? Are you alive? You literally have. I'm sorry, Owen. Oh, guys, can I tell you something? So in Final Fantasy, you can get married. And you have to buy something online, and the bigger the package, the more fantastic the wedding's going to be. And so what you do is you get a blank wedding invitation, and you right-click it, and it turns into a whole bunch of invitations that you send to everybody. And then you present that blank invitation at the chapel and say, it's my wedding, I would like to go and attend my wedding. I have the blank invitation that proves that it is my wedding and I'm getting married. And so then you go in and you start the wedding, and everybody who had an invitation also zones in because they're like, look at the invitation from that blank invitation that everything goes out to. So it's great. I've been to like at least 7 weddings in Final Fantasy. They're all beautiful and crazy, and there's a lot of frogs killing themselves with blue magic abilities. It's always a great time. But I went to a wedding last Saturday, and it wasn't a wedding, it was an anniversary wedding. So the people had already gotten married a year ago, and apparently there were technical difficulties then as well. And this time we showed up, and the girl who had kind of arranged it, who I love, I absolutely love, her in-game name is Evie. She's just adorable and kind of a little bit clueless sometimes. She's like, I don't understand why I can't start it. Like, why is it not starting? Like, I don't have an option to say start wedding. Like, and the guy came out, and he was in his little tuxedo, and he was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know how to figure it out either. So we were bustling around. And after about like you have 20 minutes for the wedding. So we all get there, and the minutes are ticking by. She doesn't know why she can't start it, etc., etc. Turns out she didn't realize they had been married already before. They got married last year. This is the anniversary. They're not married in real life. She's actually married to a different man in real life, but in game, she's married to this little Lalafell. She forgot and didn't know that the blank invitation was what starts the wedding, and she deleted it. And there's no way to recover it. Instead, you have to ask for a new wedding date. So, should we go into our... What kind of weddings have suicidal frogs? You dress up like a frog, you play a blue mage, and then you just kill yourself. It's kind of like the big hurrah at the end of the wedding. Everybody just explodes. It's great. It's good times. Then just die in the wedding. Turns out her husband had the most disrespectful wedding vows ever written. His vowels. Oh, Eric, you're so cute. But no, it's true. He definitely was. He's a character too. But we all pretended that she stood him up at the altar and that she threw it away on purpose because she didn't want to get married, which honestly was kind of true. I'm not getting a response. Hold still. Let me see, because I really want to finish at least one more dungeon if I can. Did he say yes? One more? Hello? Hello? You there? Need dungeon, please? If not, I can. I'm just joking. Oh, sorry. Invite. Okay, good. I was like, I need you. I don't. It's not that I don't need him, but I don't want to be rude and be like, yo, I don't want to do any more dungeons with you. So, you know how it be. Okay, so we're gonna do really quickly. We're gonna do one more, either Freehold, Nelf, Neltharian's Lair, or VP, because we haven't done those yet, and I want you guys to see them. Maybe you guys have seen them, maybe you haven't. I really don't want to do Oldemon. Guys, have I said how much I really don't want to do Oldemon? Give me something good. We'll do this 5 Neltharian's Lair if they'll take me. I love you so much, Andromeda Intergalaxis. So when I get married, I want Adam to get one of those games so y'all can attend. Yes, please! RuneScape would be ideal. Yes, I would 100% do that. Neltharian's Lair. Here's another one. Maybe they'll take us. I promise I'm good. I'm not terrible. I can heal myself. Plus, this guy's really a good healer, so. Why is this green? I don't get it. Also, these people are talking in foreign languages. These bulbs of infusion, blah, 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 blah. We'll do Vortex, maybe. Not a huge fan of Vortex, but you know, when in Rome, Sims 4 rocks. I legit have the wedding dress and WoW. Live stream on YouTube, Sims 4 wedding. I think I have a character in RuneScape, but I don't know. I don't have a character in RuneScape. Are they really not going to take me because I'm only 380? I could totally do it, guys. Promise. Vortex is desperate and has taken us. I'm also not gonna lie, guys. I do kind of prey on people's desperation. They're like, damn, I really want to get this Vortex 5 done, but this person's only 380. They're trash. And I'm like, sucks to... Beggars can't be choosers, man. If I do it online, it's gonna be straight wedding because all my characters are female. You know? You gotta do what you gotta do.
The Black Empire rises in Ald'Uum. We must
Here I am,
before
taking
it is too
advantage of their wonderful generosity. It's Vortex Pinnacle. This... Oh my gosh! Did you invite that person? Why was that person here? Did you see that at 441? Why are all these people so highly geared? Wait, I'm just low level geared. That's the problem. So, back in Vortex Pinnacle, that's right, guys, we're doing a Cataclysm dungeon, and it is the year 2023, and we're gonna do Vortex Pinnacle. Get the hunter. Come on. They got a good thing going on. What are we waiting for? Can I not? Oh my gosh, stairs in this game are still a problem after how many years? Just FYI, in case anybody's wondering, yes, this is a level 5 dungeon. I have cleared 20s, all 20s, both tyrannical and fortified, on my main. Hello! It suits the male gaze better. How does that work? Doom be doom be doom. There's this guy who I really like. Oh, wait, we're gonna click his portal. Guys, I'm still looking like a snack with my weird antler. I got double antler action on right now. Humble brag. That is. Well, I just want people to know that I'm not, like, abusing these wonderful people's generosity by hopping into dungeons that I don't know how to do. Oh, thank you, Ari. You know you could too. But for 12K, I would rather have a nicer ring or honeymoon or a home office. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Or a car, to be honest. Hey guys, it's me. I am your hobo tank. The goal now, right? So this is much higher than I should be doing. The goal now is literally to survive. See, I bro-bared. I could get my Nissan Figaro. What does a Nissan Figaro look like? I'm curious now. So we have 427, a 443. Why are you here? Why would a hunter want to be here? The best rings are like 1,000 Great British pounds. Great British. And you get that, and you get that, and you get that, and now we just fight for threat. We are not going to pull a lot to start, because I have a rule of thumb. My first pull is always going to be... Yeah, this is fine. This hunter's doing great. Good job, hunter. Ooh, I feel like the hunter definitely has his head on a swivel. He's paying attention. I'm gonna do this action. Haha! I'm sorry, did you want to cast something? You can't. Oh, wait, hold still. No, no, no. No one gets to cast anything. The cyclones are really important because the cyclones are a huge CC. I have also learned, that if you are struggling with trying to get threat, wait until they're really invested in killing something, and then move on to the next pack. Like, make sure you still have threat. You can't just leave them and have them have threat on them. But see how it's like, almost, you know. This is gonna hurt. This is what it feels like. I don't have threat on that, so I'm gonna charge back in. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this action to gain a little bit of stability. We don't want that guy cycloning. Still have not hit Iron Fur like this entire time. I'm cheating. Oh, that guy, you don't kill that guy. I use that guy to get out of that AoE though. So everybody gets a little galactic bite. We're still looking for the cyclones. Cyclones are the biggest issues. These are all casters, so I do want to explain something. If you have a whole bunch of casters in your group, you can't pull a lot. You're just not going to go very far. Unless they're locked down and have been interrupted out of every single spell school, there's no point in pulling more because you can't cleave them down. Because they're going to be out in the middle of nowhere. So, for whenever you guys decide to tank, remember, if it's called tanking, not pulling. You aren't just pulling shit, you have to actually tank it. So if you don't have threat on it, and if you don't have control over it, then it's not worth it. So I am going to go around to this side so I can have eyes on these two so they don't cast on everybody. Ah, I'm hitting my AoE ability. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh. So you're this boss you don't want to be inside of. Because he's dangerous. Where's my convoke? I need to figure out how to put convoke on my bars. Because I thought I had it, but apparently I don't think I do. See, I'm looking at those guys, so they're not free casting. That was free, so I guess I use it if it's free. This hunter is a pumpin'. Alright, everybody, let's go. Rawr, rawr, rawr. We jump, and we click, and we're in the slipstream! Haven't heard it in so long. Fair enough, on a roll was a bob. Great British pound! want this one too. So I'm looking for when they cast Cloudburst. And I have 2 things to handle that. They haven't casted it yet. Oh, there's 1, so I'm gonna just single interrupt that one. Just gonna... Vapo. Vapo form. Just pull this guy out of the green. This big, if you see a big green pile like this and it's persistent, usually it means it's a heal, so you want to stand in it. And he's going to do an ability that blasts in front of him, like that. So you kind of want to bait it away and still stand in the green. Gonna... I need these guys for percentage, so I just snagged them from over there, and while the hunter murders them, I'm gonna move to the next pack. Oh, I'm so fast! We're gonna Rage of the Sleeper. I think I'm the only target so far, so we need to watch out for Cyclone. That's a Cyclone. That's also a Cyclone. We're gonna roar so none of the Cyclones get off. The hunter is... The hunter is interrupting, so that's nice. Come on, guys. Let's go. I am like the worst for hitting my AoE ability on single target and single target on my AoE ability. I should probably move them, but I like them where they are, so I don't really want to move them too much. Also, I need to look up to see whether or not it's worth it to hit. Here we go again. Here I go again on my own. Waiting for Cloudburst. For a Cloudburst. There's one. We'll just do a single. Oop! Guess I'm not going to single interrupt that. We will AoE interrupt that one. Didn't realize I didn't have it. So, just FYI, the more interrupting you do, the less healing the healer has to do, and the more damage the healer can do. So look at that! Look how much damage that healer is doing, despite the fact that it's because if you lock down all the interrupts, then he has more free time to do other stuff. Same thing for me, like, if I don't have to... Okay, pull him into the center of the room, and this guy has a really cool mechanic where you need to be facing in the right direction. So I have this add-on that shows me that, oh, I am in the great place. I get 30% haste. But you can also look at the wind. Oop, gotta move over a little bit. He's doing a breathing little AoE. Doing single target. I am the worst, guys. That circle over there. So now we need to scoot over here so we're in the wind. Gotta be in the wind. And I'm waiting for that circle to come over here. And then I'm gonna stand in this and get out of it by jumping over it. See? It's pretty handy. It's almost like they designed it that way. Oop, oop, oop. Moving over here. Make sure that my haste is up. Now we gotta move. I'm technically in a good spot over here because I'm upwind of him. That's what you want to do. Your whole entire fight is to be upwind of the boss. And that's it. That's pretty much all the mechanics. See, the circle is coming out again. We're gonna move upwind of him while we're waiting for that thing to come over. And then we stand in it and we jump over the ring that's coming up. And then we're getting out of that. But he's dead, so it's fast. I have so much trauma from this dungeon. I just want to be a Forgotten Baron. That is too much to ask for. Imagine playing heals and DPS and the team not flaming. Certainly a crazy thought. I want a blue Nissan Figaro now. Yeah, I have to look that up. I still don't know what that looks like. He's smiting. But I don't really care about his. I want his heal taken out of. Thrashing stone. I'm so slow. Diddy Bop. I love the fact that our Demon Hunter's name is Diddy Bop. I'm a kitty cat now. But this means I lose Bro Bear. Ooh, Rock Bear. Not the best. Oh, I don't want Rock Bear. Okay, this guy needs to be tanked as close to the wire as possible so that this mechanic does something called Lightning Lash. You can see this guy's casting it right now, and he's casting it, and you need to be inside. If you are targeted by Lightning Lash, you need to be inside this lightning pillar. I need to heal myself, though, because I am not paying attention. I'm talking to you guys. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be talking to you guys. I have a responsibility to pay to these guys. I will take pictures for you guys when I go that way. Which way are you going? That's such a table. What are we doing? I'm missing everything, guys. How do I miss everything? All the time. Screw your group. They're nothing to you compared. That's true. That's actually very true. Okay, hold still. We're gonna add a little bit of defense this time. Unlike last time, where I just went in and made the healer do everything. And Rally got off, but I don't really care if they don't hit that hard. Rally just is a tank thing. Well, no, actually I take that back. They do run around and try to kill other people, so it is important to not let the ads get buffed too much, especially if they're gonna go around trying to murder people. If they're murdering your friends, you should probably... Ugh, I hate that. No, I'm having technical difficulties because I don't remember my buttons. Ugh. There, that's what I wanted, and I'll heal too. Add an Iron Fur, add a heal. I feel like something is giving me my heal back, and I don't know what it is. I keep hitting it, but I still have 2 charges. How? How is that possible? Why do I have, like, endless charges? How is that? What is... I need to look that up. I have, like, endless charges of Frenzied Regen. I'm just not having it up. I'm not having it up, guys. Greg is rich. Loaded. Oh my gosh, Greg. How to avoid fall damage. Pretend you're a warrior. Step 1. The Grey Figaro. Ooh. Oh, I did it again! I'm doing AoE when I need to do single target. I gotta move those buttons or something. I need a Supreme. Or a Pip. That is an AoE. Don't kill your friends with it, like that dragon tried to. Okay. Oh, this thing needs to be targeted. This does AoE damage. It needs to die, especially on higher keys. Get ready to jump. Static cling. Up. See? Look at that. Avoided. See, this guy didn't avoid it. And he tried to get out of it, though. You said Demon Hunter? He tried to, like, skadoodle out of that mechanic and didn't jump. I always like the skadoodlers. Now there's gonna be Chain Lightning, and he's just gonna stay in on the boss because he doesn't care about his friendos. That guy tried to murder me with Static Cling. No, whatever the Chain Lightning thing is. Well, 1, my Disc Priest friend is extremely good, but 2, that felt pretty easy for being 380. Hallelujah, guess who got a tier piece slot? That's right, guys. Okay, so before I log off... Oh, wait, did anybody not need anything? Do you need that Diddy Bop? Do you need the neck? Diddy? Do you need neck? Oh my gosh, I'm such a beggar. Oh, he left. No, wait, he didn't. Do you need the neck, Diddy? Diddy Bop? Oh, is someone else getting it from him? The Evoker might be getting it. If it's okay if you did, I won't. Look, he's like staring into this guy's soul from behind. I'm just gonna bear right now. Look, this is not ominous. You're good. You are good. You're great, actually. Does that mean you're gonna give it to me? Can you please be a little more clear? Look, I'm just gonna stare into his soul. I'm smelling you. Wow, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Exclamation point. So now he's like, wait, was that a girl? Hell yeah, it was. You just didn't know it until I put that exclamation point in. He's probably like, this is the ugliest bear I've ever seen. And honestly, he's not wrong. I look like a train wreck. Theron DDoS him for being too slow. I did! I totally slayed this dungeon with the help of my, honestly, my dear friend, the Disc Priest. Let's see. Yeah, I did 14k. Mostly it's just frenzied regen. And honestly, okay, wait, hold still. Where the hell is Convoke? I heard this is a thing and I want it. Do I not get Convoke? I don't think I do get Convoke. Look at this derpy picture. Okay, maybe I can type it. Convoke. Convoke of the spirits. It's here. And here. Oh. Is this a different button or is it the same thing? Do I pull this? Oh, I don't take Convoke. I take Incarn. Okay. So, Incarn, every 20 wage you spend, any 20 wage. Bottom center. Oh, it's Ursox Guidance. Incarn is better. Yeah, I either get Incarn or Convoke, which both are good. Okay, so that guy gave me his neck. That's great. So we're going to do that. So another thing, I don't know if you guys know this, for this expansion, you get a really cool thing where right now I have hands that are very low level, but that's okay. It doesn't matter that they're low, because what I can do is I also got these shoulders, which replace greens. So I'm a real girl now. I don't have any more greens. We do have quite a bit of blues, but that's okay. Does not matter. We're just inching our way to success. One baby dungeon at a time. And importantly, we've gotten 493 Flightstones and a shit ton of Whelpling Shadow Flame Crest, which we are going to do something with next time. I don't have time to do it now because I gotta go start dinner. But come to this little snake man. His name is Antuka. And beside him is something called the Revival Catalyst console. We're going to go over here. Actually, makes it a lot easier. And you're going to be like, I have this piece of shoulder gear. And I'm going to slap it in there. And what it'll do is it'll be like, oh my gosh, you have a piece of shoulder tier? Well, let me give you a tier slot. Or a set from that most recent tier. So I'm going to be able to put it on my shoulders. I have 8 Renaissance Shadow Flames. That's the maximum you can have is 8. Every week, you get one of these Shadow Flames. Like, just passively. Every week you get one. As long as you're constantly playing the current tier, I think. I think that's how that works. So we're going to transform that bad boy. Strummer, need me a work order for a ring if you need. Strummer? There are actually some castles for sale in Hunger, but they are just manners. Actually, I will be sending a whole bunch of the stones for the enchanted pieces to you. And then we're going to put the hands in. And the hands are also a tier slot. A tier slot. They're also a tier slot. And then we're going to transform those into tier pieces. And now, guys, we're huge. We now have a tier set bonus. 2-piece. We are huge. And also it made them more pretty. Look how beautiful we are now. Look how fancy we went from being hobo to fancy-ish in like 2 seconds. Look how beautiful we are. I mean, my head needs a little work and my chest is a little awkward and I'm still wearing these, I'm still wearing these, time-walking Burning Crusade pants. But you know what? We're still beautiful. It's a dumb way to stay streamer. I don't know. You just need a castle. We'll look into it for you guys. I want a castle. Electricity bill. Slurp. What do you mean? Wear a robe. You don't need heating when you have a cool robe made out of bear fur. I'm sorry, Greg. Do you have an amazing bear fur robe? Because I'm jealous if you do. Owen and I are on the same wavelength. That's why we all get along so well. Okay, I need to send work orders for... So now this next slot is something interesting that we're going to be doing. I don't really have time to do it now, but I kind of want to show you guys. Although, do you guys actually care? I don't know if you care. I care. Do we care? Sort of. I hope I find one secondhand. A bear hat, jaguar fur. So sad they are banned. I'm gonna go to here. And normally you can actually just ask the trade chat and be like, yo, can someone craft this thing for me? But what I'm going to do is send it to my friend Enchanted Whelpling's Shadow Flame crest. And because this person that I know loves me greatly, I'm going to send it to him and ask him to provide all of the mats. I might send them to him later. Maybe I'll tip him, you know, give him 20 bucks. I have, actually, we'll give him 5,000, and that way he can go buy all this stuff for me, because I don't want to have to look all this stuff up. So he's going to give me an enchanted Shadow Flame crest. We're going to make a couple more of those. What, you get these fragments right here. I have 99 right now. And we're going to make a couple pieces. We're probably going to make... I'm going to say 4. So I'm going to send him... Well, we'll send him 4 more work orders for it. I'll do it in an hour or so. What? I just paid you 5 grand and he's going to do it in an hour? He gets sloppy service nowadays. Enchanted Whelpling's Flame gets no money for this one. Here, just place that order. Place an order for another one. We'll give him 20 bucks. You have to send them something. And I feel like 20 gold is a nice tip. Place order. Whelpling. 20. Place order. I need a couple of these. Mostly because... What ends up happening here is Enchanted Whelpling. We're going to place an order. I'll show you what you can do with this. Is you can ask for... So it's armor, leather. So that's like dirt cheap. Like to ask someone to make it, it's like super... Like people are always asking to like advertise it. And it does not cost a lot to pay for someone to do it. You could give them like 2 gold and probably they do it. Actually, it doesn't cost them anything. Especially if you provide all the mats. Like it's a very low level recipe. So what I would do with these items when I'm done is, let's say my cloak is really, my headpiece. So I'm going to go to leather headpiece, search, and these blue ones, these blue items right here, practiced pioneer's cowl, right? If I slap a enchanted Whelpling's Shadow Flame crest into that, which I just sent to get ordered, it will make it a 408 piece. And that will replace my 489. So I was trying to get 402 pieces from that dungeon. And so it's, I mean, obviously doing the dungeon for the gear is great. But what you can do is just gather all of those little Whelpling fragments that you get. And I think we got like 12 for every dungeon that we did. You turn 15 of them into a crest. And then you go and just buy this and send it to people. So that's what I'm going to be doing shortly. And I'm going to be making my leatherworker probably craft all this stuff for me. Anyways, that's what we're going to be doing. But I have to wait for, you know, the 5,000 gold to come back on whatever it was that I sent it out on. All right. That's okay. That's what we're going to do. We're probably going to stop right there. We went from... When did we start at? Like, we started at, like, low level. Like, we were, like, 370 or something when we first started. We didn't crash once! Can we just all thank Zero for doing something magical to my computer for making it not crash this time around? Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Zero. Thanks, Greg. I almost said Greg. Thank you also, Greg, for doing something magical and making sure my computer didn't crash. You're a boo. They're white. Same pattern, but softer. Endangered, but that's okay. We need a huge blue whale skeleton to hang in the dining room. Thinking of turning my cat into a fur collar unless she stops littering. I'm so serious. What's she littering? That's very camp. Do it. Can I have creative control on the character look? I think it's only fair. Zero is the goat. Thanks, Zero, you angel. I turned off XMP profiles in her BIOS. He did things. He did the XMP profiles in my BIOS. what that means. You think we know what that means. Thank you, Owen. So it should be more stable. Yes, it's very much more stable. Thank you so much for the XMP turning off of in the BIOS. Okay, anyways, that's it for me today. I think this was a lot of fun. I think we'll do WoW Wednesdays more often. I'm not going to touch her except for when I'm streaming so that you guys get a full picture of what it takes to get someone geared and going towards, because this was what, 4 hours I spent today? No, like 5 hours. No, sorry, 3 hours. And we got a good chunk of eye level. So what I would like to do is keep farming these things and turning them into gear. I can pretty much make all gear crafted pieces as I level up to fill out all the pieces that I don't get from the dungeon, which, once again, the dungeon that I'm doing is like getting me 402 gear. I don't really want to do much higher dungeons because the dungeons are dropping 402 gear. I'm 390, 383, and I just don't think it's not fair to put that burden on your healers if you're very under-geared and you don't know what you're doing. I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing. I don't feel like the dungeons are that hard. They're not that complicated as long as you know what you're pulling. But anyways, I have to go. You need to go to sleep, Ari, because you have to read in your sleep. And I was like, I'm sure how that works. And Owen, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. It's always good to see you, Owen. You know, it's nice to have a really good moderator hanging around doing all the moderating things that I need. And if Horky's still there, thank you, Horky, for stopping by. You're also a bro. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Zero. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on Friday, which is next time. Bye-bye. Put the thing you need to read under the pillow. Oh, there you go. It's okay. I pick up the slack on the others. I know. Thank you, Owen. I really